Hello and welcome to Stay Home Church. If you've been following, then you know the drill. We've been aiming to keep you encouraged and connected with each other and connected with God during the lockdown. And that's been extended. And I want to say that I think our president made a really, really wise decision. I hope you do too. I really think he's doing the best he can for the people. And I'm still really excited about going through this series during lockdown. And I hope you continue to follow with us as we go along. The text today is Matthew 7, we're reading from verse 21. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only he who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and in your name drive out demons, and perform many miracles? Then I will tell them plainly, I never knew you. Away from me, you evildoers. So the first thing to note about this passage is that it almost seems to say that you can get saved, you can go to heaven because of your works, by doing the will of the Father. And that's really not what this text is saying. And if it did, it would be the only text in the Bible that says that. As a matter of fact, Ephesians chapter 2 plainly tells us that we've been saved, our place in heaven is secure. We've been saved by grace through faith and not of our own works. So no one can boast. So this is not Jesus telling us to do works. As a matter of fact, let's think about that passage. We've been saved by grace through faith. So we are saved by putting our faith in the grace of God. And what is the grace of God? To answer that question, I want to turn to another thing that Jesus is recorded as saying in John. I'm reading from John chapter 6, verse 29. Jesus answered, then they asked him, What must we do to do the work God requires? Jesus answered, the work of God is this, to believe in the one who he has sent. And that is Jesus. That is what Ephesians is telling us to do, to put our faith in the grace of God. The grace of God is Jesus, who came, as we just celebrated last weekend, who came to die for us, was resurrected again, and has ascended to the Father, where he's preparing a place for us. So today's text from Matthew 7 isn't telling us to do any works, those works that Jesus describes, prophesying, doing miracles, casting out demons. It sounds really exciting, but this is the only work that we need to do. The work we need to do is to put our faith in Jesus. And that's what he's saying. I never knew you. This is how we get saved, by knowing Jesus and being known by him. And sure, there are works that are prepared for us in advance to do. That's what the same chapter in Ephesians says. There are works prepared in advance for us to do. And those flow out of having a relationship with Jesus. So I want to encourage you today, spend some time immersing in your relationship with Jesus.